is running all courtesy of me.
You, cause you're rich and not us. Oh, I figure it out. Is you rich or not us?
No, man, you and I will share the bill, you know. You and I will share the bill.
No, Doris, your idea, and on behalf of the staff population, I want to say thank you so much for that fantastic initiative.
No problem. You
Christmas
guys will
start
be rich.
tomorrow?
You guys will be rich with love.
Good rich, that's enough.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Music News. It's Friday, July 23. I'm Kshema Francis. International renowned dancehall star Sean Paul has joined the Pandora Billionaires Club after he surpassed 1 billion streams on the platform. The Grammy-winning entertainer revealed via his official Instagram page on Friday that his PR rep told him he was going for an interview with Pandora when they surprised him with the plaque. The surprise presentation held in Kingston, Jamaica, was set to commemorate Sean Paul's 1.7 billion streams to date on the streaming platform. In addition, Sean will now be added to Pandora's Pop Billionaires and R&B Billionaires station. The distinction places Sean Paul in the company of other Pandora billionaires like John Legend, Johnny Cash, Kirk Franklin, and Keith Urban, among others. The Pandora plaque comes on the heels of Sean Paul's recently released album Live and Living on his Dirty Rock Productions. He's also gearing up for the release of his next album, Scorcher. So big up to Sean. I mean, it's a good look.
Rich and not talk.
Rich and not, no, Dora.
You see what I'm saying?
I get the feeling that is going to be the theme for Music News today.
I don't know. I just played that MJ and Caroline. It just came to mind, and here comes Sean Paul, Rich and not talk. Can you imagine how much money that is?
Rich and
I really need to get close to Sean at this point.
How close?
Very close.
I'm not even going to follow you up. I'm leaving it right there. In other news, dancehall entertainer Stacia says she's overwhelmed and grateful following her historic win of the 2021 Jamaica Festival Song Competition on Thursday night. Stacia copped the coveted title and a whopping $3 million Jamaican dollars cash prize for her entry song Jamaican Spirit, which made her the fourth woman to have won the contest in its 55-year history of the competition. During an exclusive Music News interview Friday, Stacia used the platform to thank the persons who supported her throughout the competition.
I'm super excited and I'm just really grateful to be, a winner. I already felt like a winner being in the top 12, considering they got over 250 entries. I'm really thankful, and, I'm still kind of digesting it all. I would like to say a big, big thank you to everyone that voted for me, especially the staff, not to mention the customers of Duns Electrical, who came through and voted for me daily. Big up to everybody who voted from overseas as well. And just thank you. Big up to Awaso, who did my outfit. Big up DeAndra Marsha, who did my background vocals. And of course, Doc and Matthew, who worked with me on the production of the track. And big up Terry, big up Constance. They were instrumental in my campaigning. Big them up. And of course, congratulations to Tamo J and DB. And also, congrats to all of the other finalists. It was a pleasure sharing the stage with all of them.
This year's competition had 12 finalists instead of its usual 10. DB copped the second place spot with his entry Love Jamaica My Land, while Tamoji took third place with Real Talk. Dancehall entertainer iOctane, who was also a part of the Jamaica Festival Song Competition, used his verified Instagram account to congratulate Stacia on her win. Other congratulatory messages across social media came from Minister Olivia Babsy Grange, reggae singer Taurus Riley, dancehall DJs Tifa and D'Angel. So, see
what I'm saying, right? Call Stacia and ask Stacia to never tell her she was going to win.
You told her that.
I told her that.
So how you got that?
Saturday night, I told her that.
So what gave you that inclination? No,
I just know. Listen, when
was it the song?
No, when I say. They don't must sang Kshema and the crystal ball that time, yeah? We just have to stop a while ago, brother. What I was saying,
Yes.
I interviewed her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't hear any other festival songs, you know. So I said, all right, give me a piece a cappella. I said, no, this is a really good song. You know, I hope she didn't think I was bull. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
You hear that edit there a while ago?
Yeah. I think all of us heard it. That was very loud.
And the wickedest edit that a while ago. Yeah,
Yes.
and I said, listen, it's a really good song. But, you know, and then I saw her again, and I said, listen, it's a really good song. I hope you win.
But do you know that Bones and I on Buzz some weeks
Nobody
ago...
put in yourself. Nobody put... look here. Stacia, give me some of the money. And we don't want it a split 4 or 5 ways. That me I try to tell you right now.
No, but
you
Bones
understand?
and I on the Buzz, we had a similar feeling. Just how she exuded the passion talking about,
Right.
creating a song.
The
and
girl, she
how
believe in
went
it.
over and beyond. Yes, she did.
She
and she
believe
was
in it.
extremely confident.
And she honestly enter. And it feel like she was talking from the heart when I interviewed her. You know, you
Yes.
interview people and them just say a thing. No, man,
Yes.
she really believed in the culture, believing in the culture, and really believed in her song.
Yes,
And she
yes.
kept saying, you know, it's a song we can play like a regular song. It's not going to just end here at the festival song competition. It's a song we can just play regularly.
Yeah, kudos
So
to her again.
I spoke to her more than you. You understand?
All right.
So
'cause
my
we
share, so
didn't
bigger.
call her on Saturday night, so your share is bigger, Dora. We're not contesting this.
my share. Me just tell you. You understand?
Okay, Richard. Nata.
Richard nah talk.
In other news, singer Davil has been baptized. The entertainer this week used his Instagram story to share the news with his over 12.7K followers. Had the privilege to make the best decision of my life. Thanks to everyone who supported, mentored, and encouraged me, he wrote. He also shared a picture of him being baptized in a pool of water. In May, dancehall entertainer Jamil declared his faith and commitment to Jesus Christ in an official baptism ceremony.
I tell you, Rona has done wonders for so many people. I mean, anyhow you find divine sources is okay with me. You know what I'm saying? And from you find divine source,
'cause as long as
congratulations. And it can only go up from there.
Absolutely.
You know, to be in alignment with one's true self. You know, and I thought this is a big step to make.
It is. And you put it the right way. The COVID-19 pandemic, it has forced a lot of us to do some introspection, look at ourselves, tweak some things, whether it is starting a new business or coming to the realization that, you need to upgrade, you need to just become a better human being.
Yeah,
But
a lot of us were, in our heads and took a lot of things for granted, and COVID forced you to deal with self. You understand?
Yes.
So I was out on Saturday with quite a number of females for...
I love that photograph, by the way.
Thank you. For Rita Marley's 75th birthday celebration. And the energy, everybody kept saying the energy was so light. We felt so good hanging out with each other. And if anybody had any ill intent to anybody, it wasn't there. It disappeared. It disappeared
Can I tell
in
you
that
something?
moment.
You could feel the energy coming from the photograph that you posted on social media with yourself, Tanya Stevens, Nadine Sutherland, and Queen Ifrika.
Yeah.
It was just, it's not one of those photographs that you pose for. I mean, you can see the
Yeah,
laughs,
man.
genuine. You know how some people laugh from them belly button
Yeah.
to them eyes squint. It was that type of thing, and we did feel the energy just looking at it.
Yeah.
Well, for me at least.
You should have heard the conversation, man. I wish you were there. It was so beautiful. And what I'm not gonna say everything that we spoke about, but Rona just put things in perspective that we didn't want it to end. That evening we didn't want it to end.
Wow.
Master Griffiths was there as well, and I was just so happy. I was starstruck. I was just so happy to be spending some time
Wow.
with Master Griffiths and Judy Moore. We went around to the back of Bob Marley studio, and we're having food all courtesy of Tads Jr. and some little thing and and then and we just chatted because that photo, we're actually supposed to be posing for the photo where everybody kept giving jokes.
Doing their own, yes.
Someone could afford.
Look here.
But so it did so much for just women in the industry, and just realizing that, boy, some of them things is just all up in your head. All up in your head.
Don't it?
Yeah, and then we moved on to tracks and records, because Tanya said, boy, she just want to sing. I should just book a show and say, look here, just open the place, me go sing. And Queen Africa went on stage and sang with her. Master went on stage and sang with her. Nadine is so upset with herself right now, because Nadine thought we left, but we were around the back.
Oh, wow.
She's so upset with us. It's such a beautiful moment, and I just want it to go on forever and ever.
Well, it can, and that is the type of energy we like. Because here, this next story that we segue into. In honor of the 75th birthday, Mrs. Rita Marley, cultural icon and founder of the Rita Marley Foundation, has announced it is funding the inaugural annual Rita Marley Scholarship. According to the foundation, the Rita Marley Scholarship is geared towards the empowerment of women from the lower socioeconomic scale of Jamaica society and will be awarded to 3 women. The scholarship will target 2 women pursuing careers in nursing and a single mother who experienced teenage pregnancy. This single mother will be selected from applicants who are currently enrolled at the Women's Center of Jamaica or similar institutions who desire to pursue further education. A call for applications will be conducted using an online portal on the Rita Marley Foundation website. Participating applicants, parents, or guardians will submit applications for the program via the online portal only. Upon completion of the selection process, the foundation will make the disbursements directly to the institutions where the awardees are enrolled. The deadline for submissions is Monday, August 9.
You know,
again, women empowerment, and through Mrs. Marley, who brought all you along with all those women together who experienced such a good vibration and energy. Nothing is by chance, Dora.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, and I took Rita Marley's legacy for granted. It's not until last week, you know, and you started doing research, because I was the MC for the show, and you start looking and putting things into perspective as to what Rita Marley actually did for Jamaica.
Single-handedly, yes.
Over 40 years she managed Bob Marley's legacy. And then we asked the question, would he have been here? Would his legacy be what it is now if it wasn't for Rita Marley? And I'm hearing that she was always there. When I mean, I know you can remember when you're looking on TV, because I of course wouldn't get to see them live, and you see the IRIE, they had their own routine, and their melodies. It was so nothing like we had seen.
Even outside of the IRIE's, Dora, Mrs. Marley was an entertainer in her own right.
Yes.
You know, like she did it. She did her thing and she scored her hits. But imagine living a life where, to a lot of people who do not understand or don't know the research, are unaware, as just Bob Marley's widow.
Yes.
She is way more than that. And like you rightfully highlighted, you're talking about a woman who put everything into perspective, who had a wide and a broad vision to bring the children together and create a legacy for his children that clearly when you see them, you can tell that there are no infights.
And she's
even if there are infights, what we see is a united front.
Well, what we're seeing is that she's not a wicked stepmother.
No, not at all. She is selfless in her actions, and being able to do that and create a legacy that is so rich globally is significant.
I mean, Bob Marley said you got tired for seeing my face, and she actually
cemented that.
I mean, she's an amazing woman. She adopted like 35 children in Ghana. And she continued to do great work through her foundation. I mean, she's an amazing person.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
I met her a couple times before, and I'm telling you, I took it for granted. Just, you know, after having done the research, an amazing woman.
Indeed. All right, and just like that, it's time for TGIF Top Gossiping 5. You ready, Dora?
Yeah.
So here we go, right? And we know Shane is in close proximity.
How am they?
So,
Yeah, man. Me there, yeah, man.
Shane went and turned on his own talker phone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
wow.
you know, because you guys were just talking and talking, because I really wanted to just jump in
sorry,
on
Shane.
the Rita Marley thing. But then
Yes.
you said it all. You said it all. Because what I was about to say, and then you guys said it, is that not only with the I3s and as backing up for Bob Marley and stuff like that, but she in her own right has her own music which stands out there, you know. And you know,
Solid.
boy Shine, boy, me no want rub it in, but you've been missing out, man. Yeah, man. Me play a whole heap of Rita Marley when I'm on, you know. She
when you
have
go-
wonderful tracks,
Yeah.
man.
When you go and
Yeah,
dance,
man.
you know, when I say I take it for granted, you know.
You don't know the depth.
You're right.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
You love the music, you know.
Yeah, you see,
But
you see the person, you
Yeah.
hear the music and everything, and you know some of the history and thing, you
Right.
know, but you don't really know the depth.
Depths of it.
No.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that, tell you
Yes.
something, take for granted.
And also because she is such a humble spirit
Yeah.
in that, you know, you don't force yourself or try to say you did this or you did
Right.
that.
And,
you know,
and come and talk
as-
about yourself in the third person.
Right.
You understand?
And as
Yeah,
such, you
yeah.
know, Bob gets his true glory because of work that she has
Yeah.
put in
Yes, man.
after his
yes,
death.
man. Yes,
Oh, I
man.
give
you
thanks, you
yeah,
know.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
So TGIF Top Gossiping 5, after being delayed by a year due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Olympics opening ceremony officially kicked off this morning in Tokyo. Now, it started today and will run until August 8th. TGIF Top Gossiping 5, Dora Shane. Some athletes have already tested positive for COVID-19. If they recover in time for their respective events, should they be allowed to compete?
What do you mean some athletes? What do you mean? Like some of our athletes?
Well, one a long jumper for Jamaica,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
there-
That long,
there-
that long
there is
jumper
a-
is really Jamaican or is one of them from overseas
Yeah, man.
representing?
he was overseas,
Jamaican
according to our
representative.
sports department. Big up to Wade Brown. He did not travel with the team, but
Good.
he was traveling from the United States to Tokyo, and then he tested positive for COVID-19.
and that's
But
our 14 days?
what is it? 12? Is it 12 days?
12 days now
Well,
or
no,
14?
14 days.
14.
14 days.
So
Dora.
7
14 days.
and this, the 30th, that's a 7. Brother, am I miss it?
It's too tight, you think?
Yeah, he's gonna miss it because this is what the 31st here is 11 days. If I'm
And then
no,
August
8
9.
days, basically 8 days, and then his event would have been gone.
But then again, Shine, not in the Olympics now, but using the football, like the Gold Cup that is happening now. We had a Jamaican player, Bobby Reed, who tested positive, and he had to be isolated from the team. But he has done 3 negative tests and is back with the team.
Oh, so you said that them could have tested him again?
Yes.
I don't
it-
know that them for do man and make
Yeah.
sure the brother don't
So you
miss the
said
event.
and that is cool. Test them
Yeah.
again.
Test
and if
them
they're-
again,
if they're
man.
negative,
The Olympic
then-
rules are different from the football
Okay,
rules, you know,
okay.
but it's possible.
Cause right now me glued to my TV, you know. I forgot to
Right,
get up
and
from
I
early in
am-
the
I am
morning.
very ready.
You know?
But are there any predictions? How many medals you think Jamaica coming home with? I know a lot of persons are excited, for example, about the 100-meter
Right.
race. You know, that is for the females in particular. Like that's supposed to be a boom one.
Right.
Yes, because you have Shelly Ann running the
Elaine,
best time so far for the year. Elaine in good form, and Sharika as well, putting in good performance. So, yeah, man.
Well,
It should be a good one. So,
but I saw pictures of the opening ceremony. I'm about like a 5 away. A 5 away?
No, the team is
The team
much
look-
more than that,
The
man.
team looks so scanty.
well, I didn't see what you saw to see if it was just like 5 persons, but I know with something that I have read, they're imploring athletes
the team is
to
actually
stay in their quarters.
the team is 37 persons.
Oh, so it's not everybody here.
And you also have the officials as well
Right.
who would be part of the delegation.
Okay,
Yeah.
I forget the COVID. I got you.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
the Olympics are keeping it's only natural that you'll forget,
Right.
you know.
Well, a big
COVID's
Jamaican
still
flag
going.
out there in my yard, and I was screaming and waking up the neighbors.
That's a good
You know?
thing.
Because them forget to answer them prayer at dawn. So, you wake them up. Because we're doing Olympics right now.
So long and short of it, you're saying if an athlete is tested positive for COVID and
You know, just keep testing them, man.
till they get a negative.
Till you get a negative, man. Just juke them up till you get a negative.
Wow. But we really, big up especially to our Jamaican athletes right now in Tokyo, and we implore them to stay safe. Can you just imagine how nerve-wracking it is?
Yeah. Them just need to stay in them quarters and, put on them tunes. Because we want to see them on the field.
And this is now where you understand that I am my brother's keeper, because you have to not only take care of yourself, but take care of your own, because putting one person at risk is putting the entire team and ultimately Jamaica. So any final thoughts, Shane?
Well, it's outside of the Olympics, but I'm still looking at how is it that the persons in Europe just recently, that final, the football European finals, and when you look in the stadium, there were so many persons in the stadium. They had about 60,000 persons in the stadium. Nobody was wearing masks or anything like that. And how is it possible that they can achieve this, but at the Olympics we can't?
I think
Well,
sorry, go ahead.
With some of these event organizers, they are allowing persons to go into venues, large venues like that, if they are fully vaccinated, and then once you can show that you're fully vaccinated, then there isn't that need for you to wear your mask in some spaces. What I am getting from some of the stories that I've read across BBC, CNN, and so forth, as it relates to the Olympics, in Tokyo, like the COVID cases continue to rise. So I presume that in itself is a concern. And even if you have foreigners going in, you will still have to use persons from Tokyo to perhaps work within the spaces. And then because of what that is as well, Shane, with a football team is only 2 teams, but then when you look at the Olympics, you're talking about several countries.
That's understood. It's understood, because I know the situation in Tokyo is different, but just overall, I'm just looking at it to say, how can we achieve this in Europe, but we're not able to achieve it across the rest of the world?
I think most people in Europe did actually get vaccinated, so that's why.
Because they're also taking another step in Europe to say, if you want to go clubbing, you have to show that you have to show your vaccine card. Once you can prove that you're fully vaccinated, then you'll be allowed. And that in itself, a conversation that we've had ongoing on Music News, Shine and Dora, that it
Shine
makes
and Dora.
I mean, Shane and Shine. It puts people who are not vaccinated in a position to feel as if they are an outcast.
Well, you have to do what you have to do, If you believe in something, you have to stand for something, So if you don't believe in the vaccination, don't let anybody force you.
Yes. All right. So as we move on, 6 minutes to Cashpot. After bringing his Donda album listening event to the city on Thursday, the rapper who was born in Atlanta was honored with his own day. According to TMZ, the city of Atlanta presented the rap icon with a plaque backstage at the event and proclaimed July 22 would now be known as Kanye West Day. Kanye's mother, Donda West, was honored by the Morris Brown College. The late teacher taught at the school for 20 20 years and was chair of the English department at the first black-owned HBCU in Georgia. Kanye revealed his new album named after his mother Thursday night in front of a huge crowd that included Kim Kardashian and their children, along with Khloe. The listening event also included one major surprise at the very end, a collaboration with Jay-Z.
So they're on good terms again.
They are on good terms again.
So me tell you, Rona do it, you know. Rona do it.
Don't it? Yes.
That's beautiful, though.
It is. Now, this day in music, 1892, His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie was born to Farai Makonnen in Ethiopia. This day in music, 1926, Sidela Booker, the mother of Robert Nesta Marley, was born in 9 Mile, St. Anne, Jamaica. This day in music, 1999, producer Justin Philip Yap died of cancer. This day in music, 2011, Amy Winehouse was found dead at her North London home. She was 27. And celebs celebrating their birthday today are former Destiny's Child, Michelle Williams, Guns N' Roses guitarist / actors Daniel Radcliffe and Marlon Wayans. Any birthdays, Shane, Dora?
All right. Yes. So you don't know. Today, you know, as you have already said, is Earth Strong of His Imperial Majesty.
Yes.
So I want to big up all the artists them who do Rastafari, His Imperial Majesty music over the years and keep the flag flying high. My friend Fiona James, she lives in Content Gardens. It's her birthday today. And I have this other friend too, who is an ardent listener and fan of IRIE FM, Matria Rose. Her son, Garnet Silver Rose, his birthday is today as well too. So big up Garnet. Yeah, man, blessings.
All right, and big up to Fiona too. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
any birthdays, Dora?
Why I'm so glad you asked.
Hey, me like how Shine get the fever, you know, man. The
Look
birthday
here, man.
bug.
I love how
Yeah,
she
man.
get the fever.
Yeah,
You
man.
see her face
Yeah,
when she
man.
knows that she see her birthday on the screen and she finally have something.
Well, Anise Robinson, she's celebrating her birthday tomorrow. She's from Gillette Street in Linstead, and it's coming from her grandma, the children, and the rest of the family and friends, and of course Aunt JC. And
Scrolling.
it's Backy's Backy name. Backy, that's an interesting name. Backy.
Happy birthday, Becky.
Yeah,
Dora,
tell
read
us
your
who it's
birthday
coming
and
from,
start
Shine.
laughing.
Tell us who it's coming
Yes.
from.
Yes, so she laughed till she cried.
Father Sledge.
Big up yourself, Backy.
Father Sledge and the I hope that's a typo. Father Sledge and the Rise Again record family. Yes. Right.
All right. And big up to Nico Dan DS Official, who is watching us right now on YouTube, and also Rich Guy, who says, big up yourself, DJ Sunshine and Kshema, straight out of Michigan, music news to the world. And Benton Lawson said, bless up IRIE FM fam to the world. So big up and thanks for watching us. Anything else, Shine and Shane, that you want to big up?
Oh, man, that's it, man. Big up His Imperial Majesty forever.
Yes,
All
I.
right. Well, that's the full 100 in music news for today, Friday, July 23. Remember to check out iriefm.net/ebuzz for more music news details. You can also check out Live at 5:45 for Entertainment Spotlight. I'm Kshema Francis. Big up to Shane Clark, DJ Sunshine. Take it away.
All right.
Get a chunk back, to strengthen your back, to make the attack. Stop at the shop, get a 6-pack, cause we not go work without that. Strong back, tonic wine, strengthen your back, to make the attack.
For orders, call Tomo Vibes at 749-1286.
The time by Trang Back Tonic Wine is...
The time then, half a minute before